All right, so the next thing is now we're going to we found our determinant, which is d. So step 2, now we're going to find the value of dx, okay? Dx. So what's going to happen is we're going to write the matrix of dx. So we say dx equals. Now in this matrix for dx, the column for the x values, all right, this column here with the 2x, 4x, and 3x, we're going to replace it with this column, okay, this 1, 11, and 21, right? We're going to replace this column, we're going to replace the x column with this column, okay? So in our column, we're going to have, in our first row, we'll have 1, 11, and 21. Okay, then we write our values. 3, 1, -2, -1, -3, and 5. Okay, we'll write this matrix again. 1, 11, and 21. And then 3, 1, and -2. And we've got -1, -3, 5, and then final one. Let me just put these columns in black. This is the y column, the z column, the x column, I'll put it in yellow. 3 and 5. Our x column is still 1, 11, and 21. Right, so the same process again as we did earlier on. We circle the topmost number, which is 1 here, right? Then do this. All right, so we have 1 outside, okay, 1. Then we're going to write this matrix here, 1, -2. Then we'll have -3 and 5, right? Minus, all right? Minus. This is a 1 outside here. Minus. Okay, we'll go to our second matrix, right? We circle our 3 there. All right, so we're going to have 3, and then we're going to make a matrix of 11, 21, -3, and 5. So it's 11, 21, -3, 5. Let me say plus, okay, plus, right? We'll circle this -1 here. All right, so we're going to say -1, okay, and we focus on this matrix here. We have 11, 21, 1, and -2. All right, so now let's do the calculations. Okay, so I'm going to say 1 times 5, that's 5. -2 times -3, we get -6. Right, so we'll have here 1, all right, Oh, this is positive 6, not negative 6. So we have 1, then open brackets, 5 minus 6, right? Minus, okay, we have our 3 here. So we're going to say, yes, 11 times 5, that's 55. 21 times negative 3, that gives us negative 63. Right, so we say 3, right? We say 55, okay? 55 minus negative 63, right? Positive and negative make a negative. So say minus, negative, we'll just say minus. Okay, we have 1 here. Okay, so we're going to say 11 times negative 2, we get negative 22. Then 21 times 1 is 21. So we're going to say negative 22 minus 21. Okay, so we'll go to the top of the board. Let me just erase these values here. Already know our earlier determinant was negative 78, so we'll just rewrite it somewhere else. So we're going to say 5 minus 6, we get negative 1, right? So on top here, we're going to say 1 times negative 1 minus 55 minus negative 33 and negative 63, we get 118. Okay, I'm going to say minus 3, open brackets, 118. Okay. Minus again, right? Negative 22 minus 21, that gives us negative 43. Right? So 1 times negative 1, that's negative 1. Negative 3 times 118, we get 354. Negative 1 times negative 43, we get positive 43. Right? Negative 1 minus negative 354, we get negative 355 plus 43, we're going to get negative 312. So this is our value of dx, 312. So as earlier stated, I said our value for d was negative 78. Okay, and then the value for dx is negative 312.